Hi, see you again. Welcome to pensionandfitness.com. Today we're going to deal with the stretches at the lower half. Before we did the arms because we were doing arm exercises. Now you'll have done your leg exercises. You need to do stretches afterwards. All you really need now for these stretches is this, a towel, a hand towel. I'm not going to use it right this minute, but you need a hand towel. So the first stretch we're going to do deals with the calf muscle at the back of the leg here, plus the Achilles tendon, which runs in there. Now, how this is done is, for you, normally the easiest way to do it is against a wall. You put your two hands against a wall and you put one foot towards the wall and you do it there. Let me do it on here so you can see exactly what I'm doing. I don't want to have my back to you. So, you move one foot close to where the wall is, and then the other foot you take a pace back in this position. As this knee goes forward, this one goes back and you lock the knee. So you just go, of course you'd be against the wall, you go to this position and you keep that foot flat on the floor with the toes pointing forward, and what happens is you will feel the tension coming into the calf muscle, and then you hold it for your 10, 15, 20 seconds, whatever you can manage. Now the important thing here is, don't put it on hard because you'll end up with cramp. Alright? Just enough to feel the stretch and let that work. After you do that so many times, it will gradually start to loosen. But it takes time, a lot of time. It doesn't happen overnight. Once you've finished your time, relax, change feet, do the other one. Now, you're going to do 5 on each leg. Alright? 5 on each leg, and that'll be done. Okay. Let's move on to the second one. The second one is a toe touch. You remember this when you were kids, all touching your toes? Right. But because you're going to be in a position where you can become unbalanced easily, I want you to do this in front of your easy chair or a settee or something that's soft. So that if you land on soft stuff and you don't get injured. I don't want anybody getting injured. So how this works is you get your feet a couple of inches apart, you stand straight, try to keep your back as straight as you can, and then hinge from the hips like you're about to sit down. And then as you do, let your arms hang down in front of you and go down as far as you can. If you can only get to here, that's fine. Go down as far as you can until you feel the stretch here on your hamstrings. And that's what you're stretching. Forget about touching your toes. It's the hamstrings you're stretching here. And you get to that position where they're stretched, and then you hold it for your 30 seconds. And like I said, this is your safety. This is your safety if anything happens, if you fall forward. Once you've reached the end of your time, ease off, wait a couple of seconds, go back and do it again. I want you to do that 5 times again. Make sure you've got something like this for safety. I don't want anybody falling over and hurting themselves. Okay, the next one we're going to do, and I'm going to use this for support, is quadriceps, here. And what you do with this is put it round your leg. Now, before I do that, you'll see many runners doing this, and they grab the leg and they pull it up. Right? Most of you won't be able to do that, and once you get to this sort of age, it's not easy to grab your foot and bring it up like that. So, what we do is we use a hand towel. You put the towel there. Now, I'll do it from the front. Once you're in this position, you need to move your knee down until it's level with your leg. Like this. Once you're here and you're supported, you start to put pressure on and you pull it upwards until you can feel that pressure in the front of your leg. Right, in your quadriceps. And then you hold it for your 15 seconds, 20 seconds, or as much as 30 seconds if you can manage. And then you let it down. Again, this is one, if you put it on too hard, you will get cramp. Don't do that. Again, you're going to do this 5 times, and of course after you've finished one leg, you will move on to the second leg and do the same again. So that's 3 stretches now. Move this back a little bit. The last one stretches in here. Right? And this is a lateral lunge. So what happens is you stand together with your legs like this, And then you're going to take the pace to the side with one leg. But you're going to keep your toes pointing forward. Once you get to this position, remember this is here for safety. You're going to go down until you feel that stretch in here. Put your hand on that knee and stretch till you feel it. And as soon as you feel the stretch coming in, stop there for your 30 seconds. 10, 15 if that's all you can manage. And once you've done that, ease off. And of course, when you're ready, you can do the other leg the same way, so that you've got this stretch in here. You will feel this stretch in here. And if you tighten your knee in, you'll feel it in your calf as well. But this is the stretch for here. Right? And this is a lateral lunge. So that's your 4 exercises. Sorry, I'll keep calling them exercises. That's your 4 stretches that you do after leg exercises. So remember that stretching is really important. It helps with recovery. It also helps deal with any soreness you might have from your training. Okay, that's all I've got to say. Thank you very much. Underneath, you should find somewhere where you can give me a like, or also subscribe. And you can if you want to, but if you don't, it's okay. And I'll see you at pensionandfitness.com. Thank you very much.